go back to Snow Ultimate Freeriding, okay? Because I really wanted to play this game the other day. And I wanted to go for a high score, and then my internet shat itself, and I was really sad. Alright. Words cannot describe how sad I was. I also love that this game just has no soundtrack, so you can just blast whatever you want, and you're not missing out. You know, there's like nothing that's going during it. Okay. Let's just bump the music. It's time. All right. Here we go. I have to remember how to play this. Okay, all right. We have to get the best score ever. And I have to just not die, right? I just have to not die. It was such a vibe the other day. Yeah, I just want to play more shit like this that we can vibe to in between playing the other shit, right? Oh! Okay. My highest score yet, 17K up top. We're gonna go for 20 today. Oof! Alright, fuck it. Ooh. I love the auto-generated mountains. They're actually so nice. Last time we played this, I didn't realize I was on one mountain that I had generated. Shit. But you can set it to a mode where it just generates a new one every time. Or you can be on a mountain, like it, and then lock it in. Holy shit, it's so hard to land. Oh my god! Wait, I landed it, but I spit into a tree. Fuck. I could play it safe and just go for distance, too. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so I'm holding crouch, and then if I let go of it, I do a jump. And if I hold B during it, I like hold my skis and do a little trick. I like the sideways ones. You can do barrel roll. See that? Damn. Damn. Oh, 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 oh. 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 Okay, okay. All right. Okay, I'm alive. Okay, okay. We're gonna up here. We got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hard pivot left. I don't know. Wait, we got 12K though. Looks like a fun filler game. I was obsessed with this game when we were playing it last time. I could have played this for 8 hours, dude. It's so satisfying. I want to get my friends that do... Oh, come on. I thought I was going to grind up that one. I want to get my friends that do all sorts of racing games and things to play this. I want to see how crazy they can go. Could you guys imagine Neutron playing this? The Need for Speed God playing this game? He would go crazy. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Speed bonus. Oh, you can pick up so much speed here. Ready for this? No! No, it was gonna be so crazy. It was gonna be so cool. Shit, man. Shit. Alright. Fuck it. No. 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 go this direction. And then here. Oh, oh, oh. All right. No, there's a rock there. Ugh. Yes. Ugh. Okay. Okay, landed it, landed it. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Ugh. That was horrifying. I didn't like that. No, no. I don't want that tree. You can't see everything that comes next. I like doing the little splits. Ew. Oh my god. I snapped his leg in half. I'm so sorry, sir. Sorry, pal. Okay, landed on his neck. Oh, the foggy one is nice. Okay. Okay, okay, the backwards slide. Okay, can I change directions now? How do I change directions? Let me change directions. I don't know how. How do you change it back? I don't know. Oh. Oh, what? What? I was about to stick that one, dude. There's no way. Never go skiing IRL. This is, you do not do this when you go skiing IRL. You sit there with an instructor and they're like, okay, if you want to go fast, french fries. If you want to go slow, pizza slice. And then you like scoot down and fall down a mountain at 2 miles per hour and you're like, oh, it's a bit scary. Ooh. Watch out there. Watch your knees now. Get your legs all bruised up because you keep hitting hard-packed snow every time you fall. And then you go to... Oh! Then you go to the spa and you sit in a hot tub for like 10 hours. Can I do this? No! Let me turn around. Let me turn around. I don't know how to turn him back around. Oh, that's right. Wait, I can do this. Hold on. I forgot. I forgot you can glide. Hold one. No. Okay. No. Okay. Don't turn me around. Okay. Okay. There we go. Nope. Fuck. I didn't want him to jump. Maximum speed. Yeah! I should have flipped and then did glide. Like that. To slow it real quick. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. No! I thought I could jump it. Man. Man. Your friend fell once and dislocated her knee. Oh, while skiing. I had a brother, I think I mentioned the other time, but he got really into snowboarding. And he was doing it for quite a while, thanks for the raid. And, he absolutely loved it. But every time he would come back home, he would just, his legs would be so bruised up. And I was like, dude, are you just going there to fall? Like, are you doing this shit for real? Or are you like, lock the fuck in, you know? And he was like, I am. It's hard. That's the same brother that is now playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. No! Wait, we got 12k though. Hold on. Hold on. Your mom broke her knee, not actually skiing, just fell weirdly on skis while stationary. Well, your legs are, you strap your feet into them, right? So your legs are kind of held down to the skis or to the snowboard, whatever you're on. So, you know, it kind of is easy to fuck something up if you're not careful. Dude, I'm telling you, I hate these rocks. Sections with a lot of trees aren't so bad. The rocks, though? Ugh. What? Oh! It's nighttime. Oh, flips are so scary. Oh my god. Who the hell goes night skiing? It's like people that go base jumping. Like, you're asking for a problem, dude. You do this, hit a tree, surprise Pikachu face. I can't believe he died young. He loved base jumping, by the way. You know what I mean? Ooh. What if I go to this side? Oh, 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 fuck. Shit. Oh, we can see again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope I get, there was one round, I did a little off stream. There's one round, fuck, where I got like a diabolical red apocalyptic looking mountain because it was just, it was dusk almost. It was sunset, but it was just after sunset when all you have is some reddish shit left in the sky and you're about to hit proper dusk. It looked so cool. So cool. Video of a guy in glide suit and I with the flare and someone put the Valstrax OSD on it. I've seen that one. Banger meme. Banger meme. Oh! Oh my god. Did you see my loop-de-loop? Wasn't that sick? Oh! Oh! Okay. No, I didn't want to do that jump. No! Okay. Speed. And a front flip. Oh. Oh my god, I'm alive. Speed. We need, yep, we're skipping that shit. We're skipping that rock. Okay. Please take me to the trees. I can't stand these rocks, dude. No! No, wait, I got 11k for that, though. That one was nutty. Yeah, Monhan lovingly themed OSTs to their fights is peak. Dude. I think one of the things I'm most excited about with Wilds is I just want to hear more of the OST. Ooh, okay. I'm just excited for more of that. Because a lot of pieces within the older Monhan OST are like just some of my favorites. You know, we're gonna get some battle somewhere at some point where we hear the OG theme and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, and we start crying or some shit. I need it, and I need it now. I don't like this section. I don't like this. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, back to the trees. Oh my god. Huge jump. Eh. Double jump! Ooh! Yeah! Fuck. It was crazy though. That was insane. You took a date up. I feel like 15 people in chat just today. Maybe fewer. Maybe I'm thinking over the course of like 2 days. At least 15 people have said in chat that they took Friday off for Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm really glad. I want to see if I can do open lobbies. So I know you do hunts with 4 people, but the way the beta worked at least was that you would open a lobby and you could get a whole slew of people in there. Ooh. So I'm hoping, oh my god, no! We were cooking. I'm hoping that we can just open a huge lobby and a fuck ton of you can get in, and then people can kind of rotate in and out of the hunts that I'm on. That's assuming that I'm not always playing with friends, which I think I will for some days, but for others it might be cool to just do the community. I love collabing, but I'm not a fan of collabing every day and then just pretending like my chat is just there to react to us and not like be a part of it. You know what I mean? I don't love that. Oh my god. Huge speed! Oh. Killed his ass. Huge lobbies are gonna be fun as fuck. Yeah. It's gonna be nice. I mean, World's lobby system was just not conducive to like streamers having things go the way they need. So... Oh! Oh, I love when it's sunset. Sunset on the mountain with the fresh pow. Gotta hit that fresh pow. Oh! Killed his ass. Man. I'm gonna be hunting with the mobs. Yeah, I'll mention it again. I'll mention it every time. We have a nice creative VC thingy. A little functionality in the server, so it's very, very easy for you to just open Wilds, screen share it in a VC that you make, name it like Wilds open lobbies, come on in, or you know, whatever. And just go. You guys already do it with like other games all the time, so oh! I'm hoping some new people try to use it for Wilds more. It's gonna be good. Okay, I'm trying to play it a little safer. Okay, here we go. Okay. Nope, we're turning around. We should be, hold on. Saving it. Okay. Skipping that shit. Nice. Oh. Ooh. Oh, we got that double flip. No! I should have double flipped again. Oh, it was good though. It was good. It's your first mod hunt on a PC, so you need to get used to the controls. Just use a controller. I think in most games, mouse and keyboard is king. Anything that has precision aiming, any MOBA, anything that you have to aim in. But fighting games or certain types of action games like Monster Hunter, just do controller every time. Never mouse and keyboard. Unless you're a gunner. If you're a gunner, I can see the merit. Oh, what the hell was that? I can see the merit in mouse and keyboard if you're a gunner. Yeah. Dude, the vibes of this game are... they're right. They got it right. I would love a mode that's just nice downward slopes. You can just do tricks with like regularly spaced jumps and things, so it's not oh, bits of nature. Oh, I got an achievement for having gone down a bajillion feet. You wanna go crazy and go hybrid and use controller and keyboard together? I know some people that actually did that, where they would, when they would play Gunner in World, they would swap to their mouse and keyboard. And the moment you start using your mouse and keyboard, it just swaps controls over to that. Or if you touch your controller, you know, you move the stick. Now you're a controller player. It doesn't really matter. Fuck. That was almost crazy. Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. I have to, I have to. No! I couldn't slow the spinning like I usually can. We were going too fast for it. Hold on. Some of these have gotten really high scores, but you have to do certain things to lock in the score so it actually counts. So it says 1855, but it's not locked in, right? Okay. There we go. When it sort of determines that you're done with your trick, then it locks it in. Alright, nothingness. Okay. Okay. Here we go. It's time. You're excited for the 2-weapon gameplay? Yeah, I really want to be able to swap my shit out. Only thing I'm unsure of is if I'm doing a gunner set. Is that gonna be good? Swapping? Am I gonna be using my Slayer armor? Am I gonna have to... What? Do something there? Does it swap my whole set out? Every time? Will it always work like that? Snowbout looks about edible as shit. Something about the snow in this game does look kind of delicious. Hold on, did I just hear a cat? No, I didn't. What the fuck was that sound? I heard something below me. Yet there is nothing here. And it was not the game. I think it was one of them out in the hallway. Yeah, probably a ghost or something. Whatever. Whatever. We're at 15k. We're at 15k. Okay. Can we get to 20? That is the question. Oh. Alright, new high score. Oh! Oh! I touched the money. I don't know what that did. Oh! We got 18! We got 18. Okay. I feel like my glider looks cooler now. Is that because I touched the money? I don't know what that does. I got an achievement called Hunter. Can I customize my dude? Yeah, the ski color changed. You think if I play enough, hold on, let me see if I can customize. You think if I play enough... Oh... Is this unique to me? Did I roll? It has like a whole number up there and I can just get rid of it and then that's it. What? No way. Yo! Oh my god, yeah, I'm on the Uniski. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hold on, we're gonna do some fucking... Oh, he's dead. 10k though. We're gonna do a crazy trick on here. Crazy one. If I ever lose use of my legs, I'm not getting a wheelchair, I'm getting a uniski. And 2 dogs. And that is just how it's gonna be. Yo! Oh shit. Oh shit. No! 25K! Holy. Oh my god. Let me see what the tricks look like. Oh my god. You, he was not pointing forward. He was not at all. Oh my god. Oh, sir, please. Okay. Okay. He ever tells us she's randomly moving to a place where there's always snow, we'll know she's -1 leg. I would never tell you guys if I was doing that. By the way, I'm moving somewhere with a specific climb. I would never. Alright, here we go. So the thing is, I think, like, for every 2,000 of you, there's one person who's like, I would love to go look inside your window. You know what I mean? $1,999 people will be so normal. And then one guy will be like, I like to watch. So you have to tell all 1999 of those people nothing or the wrong thing because of that one guy. You know what I mean? It fucking sucks. He has sickos. You know that sicko meme? The cartoon of the guy outside the window and it's a sickos on his shirt and he's like, nyah, nyah, nyah. I'm a boyer. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly it. Ew. Here we go. Guys, don't reference active viewership numbers. I keep it turned off so I can't see it. Don't ever tell me. Alright, alright, alright. Big speed, big speed, big speed, jump! Double speed! Ooh, we kept up so much speed there. What? What? Why didn't you jump? Fuck it, we're putting the double skis back on. Fuck it. I want to see if it affects how it feels. I feel like it feels mostly similar. But I also want to see if the points are affected. I don't know if putting my new jacket on affected my points or if it's the same. Yeah, I like the little split he does. This thing. Hold on. No, he didn't do it that time. Is it the front flip or the back flip? Oh, wait, he just changes it up. Okay, okay. Right, there we go. 25,000 people in climbing? Yeah, do it like that. Or be like, yeah, there's just 10 of us. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's the one I like. Oh, I thought I was about to die there. Okay. Somehow alive. I'll take it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I thought we were gonna miss that one for sure. I'm gonna drink my drink. Heidi, try suggested demos. You can put stuff in the Discord. If you want to suggest anything, put it in the Discord. And then I look at them and I queue them up for future streams if I'm interested in them. But I don't do them on the spot. I usually I come up with some of my own and I look through people's suggestions and I get a list together and I cut it down to the ones I really want to try and then do that on like Sundays. That's the usual process. So short answer, yes. But, you know, long answer, you can't post in the chat and I'll immediately play the thing, if that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is too steep. Cannot get a jump there. Oh, we could do that and glide. Yikes. Okay. It's so hilly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why did I just go down the tree? How? How? 3 of us are here for Fortnite. So true. Fortnite stream when? I feel like this chat is one where, like, there's some people where their chat, when they open something like Marvel Rivals or, like, whatever the current, like, everyone's playing at FPS is, they open it and, like, all these new people flood in, it's poppin'. I feel like because of this kind of stuff I usually play in front of you guys, if I open an FPS that is, like, current flavor of the month, everyone's like, ugh, and then they leave. I think it's just because of, like, who's been curated over time because of the kind of stuff I play, you know? It's always funny to me. It's so funny watching, like, the sheer number of people that are like, I hate this. And then seeing the difference in, like, not every other chat, obviously, but, like, some other chats where their streamer opens it, they're like, yay, Marvel Rivals. It's just so different. Oh, I keep breaking his ass. Hipster chat. I think it's just tired chat. It's not even hipster, it's just taste, that's all. Oh, I thought we were gonna be able to grind that one. Ooh, oh. Ooh. Got like a yellowish light this time. That's horrifying. That is so horrifying. We are in hell. Yes. This one has to be the one with the high score, right? It's gotta be. Ooh. Oh, okay, we're good, Pulled it back. No! We're doing so well. Yeah, vaporwave slope. Alright, here we go. No! I let go and I jumped early and I just cracked his neck on the snow, man. Hold on. Yup. Oh, I like blizzard mode. Okay, and then we die. I like when it's foggy like this. It's nice. Please, no more snow. I want more snow, like, IRL. I want more. It started just kind of slightly warm back up. I want winter to come back with a vengeance. But we're almost in March, and March is, you know, sometimes there's snow in March, but it could be, you know, the end of it. I just want more snow in general. I like winter a lot. I'm gonna be sad when it gets warm. Again, I hate the summer. I should just migrate. I should migrate. I should have a house really far north. So when it gets warm, I make like a goose and fly north. But I don't have that kind of money. I don't make streamer buku bucks. I could never afford a second home. There's no way. I have a house. It's not even that big. I don't even have a yard. I've just got concrete. My neighbors hear me through the walls, you know. So, I don't think I'm gonna buy a cold vacation home anytime soon. Summer villa in the Alps. Oh, that would fuck, man. That would fuck. Oh, so sad. Can you get 30 gorillion gifted subs? You're so right. How will I live otherwise? This is so sad. It's okay. When it gets hot, I'll just stay indoors like I always do. Yay! And I'll just spend more on my AC. And make it so that it's always 40 degrees in here. There you go. There you go. Ooh. Okay, saved it, saved it. Here we go. I'm gonna do a jump off of that one up ahead. See that? Ready? Okay, I don't like whatever's going on here. I don't... What's with all these huge rocks? Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh, I warped through the rock. Okay. There's 2% vacancy tax on your home in Canada? Dude. Or is it parts of Canada? I think everywhere should have a hefty vacancy tax, but maybe I'm just, you know, New York pilled. I really cannot stand the number of people that buy homes. Well, in New York City, a house often isn't really a house. It's usually like a condo or apartment that you purchase, right? People say, yeah, my house, but a lot of the time it's that kind of thing. The number of units in these buildings that are completely empty for most of the year, or someone bought it and it's completely empty for all of the year because it's just a money sink for them. It's just an asset purchase that they're making, and they'll use it for a week at most, is insane. Is insane. It's so many. It's I feel like I learn every year that it's more than I thought, and it keeps going up. There's so many places that are vacant, and then that means that there's really a low supply of things that are in a somewhat more affordable range and of a size and non-luxury level that normal people can actually live in them. And the prices of those go up because of scarcity and demand. And then, you know, it just fucks the market for everyone. And it's all because of a lot of reasons. But one of the biggest reasons is just people sinking money into these units that they're not even going to live in. I hate it so much. It's one thing if they're super rich and they're just, you know, they are occasionally, ooh, 33K is crazy. Let's go for 50. There's one thing if they're not always living in them, but they do use them like a summer home, right? Like a couple months or something. I'm not a big fan, but it's got a purpose, so I don't hate that. But when they just straight up don't use them, don't rent them, don't do anything, I'm like, oh. I can't stand it. Cannot stand it. Okay, this is spooky. These are some thick trees. Oh my god. Get me out of here. Oh, saved it. Oh my god. Oh. You hate whoever decided to turn housing into an investment opportunity instead of a vital human necessity? No, since the dawn of time, people have rented things to other people. And that has always been a personal investment. In a lot of countries, people rent everything. No one really owns stuff. I have no problem with the concept as long as the pricing stays within a livable range. a reasonable range. That's the issue. The problem isn't that it happens at all. The problem is how it's morphed over time. Yeah, and how lopsided it is, exactly. You just hate it right now because it's not working out to your favor. But if everyone didn't own, everyone rented, but the rent was pretty cheap for the most part, people would be happy with that, to be honest. Most people. Let's just go speed. No jumps unless necessary. I'm gonna rack up go fast points. Look at that. I like these trees. I like this. I like skiing through these. Okay, nice. I'm locked the fuck in. Black Rock when you land on their hotel space. Dude, fuck Black Rock for real. Ooh. Give me the rabbit. Give me the rabbit. Yoo! Oh!
Let's go GEEGA.
We got another one. We got another one. I don't think it's true that rent has been a thing since the dawn of time, maybe since the past 400 years or so. No, it always has been. It just might not always have been monetary. Look, I got a new outfit because of that. Ooh. It was just, oftentimes, well, some people would call it indentured servitude, but you would ask for a bed, a room and board somewhere, and then in exchange you'd work there. Or something, right? It wasn't always that you made your own money and then paid it off with your own currency. Yeah, feudalism is older than before. Well, that's a really good point. Yeah, just point of feudalism. But yeah, it's always been the case. Unga Bunga, I lend you my club for 3 days if you let me milk your goat. Yep. Yep. It's dawn of time. There's been some form of it. Obviously, maybe not exactly the same as the current form, but it's always been the case. So the concept of it is, you know, it's always been a thing. The issue is nowadays, in the information age, everyone is able to kind of go through and see every single which way things have been done and optimize everything for their own profit. And because everyone is doing that all the time, and some of that everyone includes people that have things like starting capital. Oh! Holy! We got another one. Well, yeah, some people have starting capital and others don't, or generational wealth, or whatever the fuck. You end up with, you know, the situation being a little different right now. It's just everything is fine in concept. It's just min-maxed to all hell. That's literally, that's how you can describe majority of issues going on right now. People have min-maxed too much. That's all. No, why didn't I jump there? I even let go of it. You hold down A and then let go and you do jump. Sometimes the angle I'm at, we don't get a jump. We almost got 2 right there. Almost. Grug have 2 rooms for rent offers offers fur and meat. Dude. Yeah, Grug was so real. Grug was the original landlord. Oh, shit, we lived. Oh, shit. Wonder how many outfits there are, and how do I, Can I get a list so I can collect them? I want to do that. I kind of do. The Venus figurine depicts a female landlord. Ooh. Actually, that's a good example of, landlording back in the day. Bathhouse wenches and stuff. Girl gets room and board for working at the place and serving customers, and then she can also get her own pay if she earns a lot of money for the place. That's, you know, yeah, that was Oshi's nickname in college. So true, so true. Oh, I've been watching Alone Australia. All right. We're out in Tasmania. You know, they're doing their whole thing. Started watching it the other day, so I'm a couple episodes in. These fucking babies, half of them are tapping out within 3 days. I watched the last one that was in Alaska. You know, rough environment. We have these fucking babies tapping out within 3 days, and some of them seemed promising. I don't... Oh my god, what is this? Oh, we're not getting out of that. It was crazy. Yeah, every time. We should make a bingo card. That's what we should do, Blazing. We should make a bingo card. And then the mods get together and watch Alone. Is the Australian one better than the US one? I can't tell so far. I will say there are a couple people that are showing really good promise, but the problem is they put them in Tasmania during a wet season. So the reason why people started tapping out within the first couple of days, the concept of the show is just, I think it's 10 people total. They drop 10 people, each of them alone in their own little section of an area, and they're in the same type of wilderness. And they give them filming equipment and a couple of things. They're allowed to take 10 items with them. And then they just leave them alone. And they have a radio, long distance emergency phone, and they can call in and let them know that they're officially tapping out if they need to tap out. If something medical happens, they don't have food, they just can't do it, you know, they need to tap out for whatever reason. They call and oops, they try to tap out. And the last one left, once the second to last person has tapped out and there's one person left, they will contact that person, tell them they've won, go pick them up. And that person gets a bunch of money. And that's the concept of the show. Now the thing is, in this season they drop them in an area, oh my god, it is just always wet. It's a cold rainforest, and it's in Tasmania, Australia, so it's, you know, an island off the southern coast, so getting kind of close to the Antarctic, so it can get really cold, especially at night there. And they drop them off in the rainy season of it, and it rains, they said, 255 days out of the year in this place. So a lot of them, they're tapping out second or third day because they're getting there and immediately all their shit is wet. They cannot keep their shit dry. And I'm like, you know what, I kind of get why they're tapping out. You tap out one day in Australia. Well, the thing is, it's not just Australia, right? It's Tasmania, so it's specifically, it's colder, it's wetter, there's just mud everywhere. So they're like, oh, let me go down to the shore and fish. And they're like slipping and almost breaking their necks while they're trying to get to the shore because it's just all mud. It's brutal. It's a really, really tough environment they put them in. So that's rough. But I'm still excited to watch it. I love anything that's about like the wilderness like that. But man, this season is just hellish. And there was one lady who, like, her first night, she's sitting there, the camera's on her, and her eyes are just wide open. It's like pitch dark, so it's doing like the trail cam kind of thing. And you just see her eyes wide open because she hears the cries of Tasmanian devils, like right outside of her little shelter that she made. No. And they're called Tasmanian devils because when like early settlers, early explorers went there, they sounded like fucking demons in the night, you know? They went to Tasmania and they heard like like horrible demon sounds. So they named them Tasmanian devils because of the way they sound. So this lady's just laying there wide-eyed. She's like, I don't want a Tasmanian devil just eating my face in the middle of the night. You know, I need to stay alert. She's just sitting there like, you know? Oh, I love when it's snowy like this. It was just a funny shot, just seeing her sit there while the sounds of them screaming are like outside. Saying Taz is accurate. I mean, kinda. It was good though. The show was good so far. But I've already, I mean, I'm on like episode, what, 2, 3? I've already seen so many of them cry. Ah! What? It rains so much in Tasmania that eucalyptuses that are supposed to burn every now and then don't and just get huge. Yeah. There was something I noticed in the area that they're in is that there were a fuck ton of dead trees. And typically in forests, those things burn or otherwise get cleared. In this area, there were just all these broken, like, it looks like the top was snapped off trees and the bottom would just not rot entirely. Yeah, dead soggy trees. Exactly. So many of them sticking out of the water. And it just kind of looked like a forest graveyard. Very interesting landscape. And then in between a lot of those, mud. Everywhere mud. It just genuinely looks like a miserable environment to have to, like, do survival in. I no thanks. The Subway Surfers, this is so much more. This is SSX tricky, but not really. Check it out. Sick. Tree grows so tall that the nutrients can't reach the upper part of the tree and it dies. Yeah. Also, the winds in that area get really strong sometimes, like 60-mile-per-hour winds. You're getting like the Antarctic wind cycles hitting it. So, they get these winds that are just whipped up from down there that reach out that way and go crazy. Oh! How? And then, you know, a lot of the trees just lose branches from that. That's the other thing that's scary. These people have to make their little shelters and things. They're given a big tarp. Most of them take a tarp as one of their 10 items. So their first shelter is usually just some sort of little lean-to structure. They just tie up the tarp above them to keep rain off of themselves. What if these trees fall in the middle of the night and you just get crushed at 2 a.m.? Like, you know, the risk of those trees, a lot of the trees near where these people are in the show, you just see branches falling around them constantly. Middle of the day, middle of the night. There's so many trees that are downed next to them, so I don't know. I feel like a lot of them were realizing how dangerous the environment was. Fuck. Oh, nice. It shows us Alone. It's on Netflix right now. I'm watching the Australian season. I watched the US one, and I watched, was it season 2? Whichever season was Alaska. That one was interesting, because they dropped them off there when it was a little warmer, and then the area they were in, they knew was going to get cold and snowy over time. So they dropped in, and they were able to catch food and maybe cure it if they could, or, you know, do whatever. But as it got colder, their food sources dwindled, so they had to start doing, like, ice fishing, hoping for big game like moose, which almost none of them were able to find. One guy who won 1 season only won because he was the only guy to catch large game. This dude caught a moose and like dried the meat and just lived off of that. He just sat there and fucking camped out and sat fat and happy for like months because he caught 1 moose and was able to eat. And everyone else was fucking struggling. They're struggling so hard. Yeah, he was completely set. And, you know, you're just one person, and a moose is huge. They're oh fuck. Oh my god. Alive? But a moose is so much meat. So many pounds of meat, you know? Oh shit. 26k is good though. Ooh. But yeah, one dude on 1 season got a moose and just went to the end. I'm just really curious how the Australian season's gonna go, man. I don't know. There's a lot of fishing to be done, so if they can get a good little fishing hole going, they should go okay. They kill it or find it dead. He killed it. He hunted it. Some people in their pack, they bring a bow instead of arrows. Some people don't bring any of that. Some people bring in, like, an axe as one of their things. But there aren't really many basics they give you. They give you a medical kit with some, like, testers to see if you have certain diseases or whatever. And then they give you, little thingy to start, what is it? A ferro rod, so you can start a fire with that. And then shit. And then that's almost it. They don't really give you much else for the basics. And no, you can't bring firearms. You're not allowed. Yeah, rope. A lot of them bring fishing line. I think fishing line is probably the best thing. You can bring fishing line and some hooks. You can fashion little wooden hooks if you have to. But having the line is the best thing, because you can just... I was watching on the Alaskan season, some people were showing their process of just taking that fishing line and tying it into a gill net. And I was like... It was so satisfying to watch. Oh, the rabbit. Yeah, fishing line is super multi-purpose. They would use it to tie up their tarps, you know, whatever. So I feel like a huge roll of fishing line is so good. I don't know, guys. If you were taking... you have to survive out in the Alaskan wilderness. You're starting there in the summer and you're going through winter. What are your 10 items? Oh, shit. What do you bring as your 10? I'm bringing... I'm bringing... Honestly, to save myself calories, instead of just bringing one giant axe, I'm bringing a saw. A medium-sized saw, one of the handheld, like, ones that folds, for cutting firewood. A pot. I think they give everyone a pot. I think we're like, something to put water in and boil it. They all have, like... one container for that. Tarp, multi-tool, poleaxe, pistol. You're not allowed a pistol. You're not allowed firearms. Fire starter, much rope as I can. They give them a ferro rod for starting fire, and they give them the basic medical kit. And they give them... I think the tarp is... I can't tell if it's like the people choose the tarp every time, or if they give them the tarp as part of their kit. That I don't know. Sawing is pretty tough too. Yeah, but you're gonna have to do either one. And you're more likely... With an axe, at least, you're gonna let an axe do some of the work weight-wise. But overall, reaching up for a medium-sized branch and sawing it off is easier than using an axe to fell a whole tree and then cutting that into pieces. Both are gonna be hard work no matter what. Take an axe over a saw. Yeah. Well, I think... actually, I think they might have given them a little hatchet. Maybe they don't. If I'm not given a hatchet as part of my base kit, then maybe I would take it over the saw. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know. I would bring... I know your sleeping bag is one of your 10 items. So, I'm taking a large tarp, a sleeping bag, a huge roll of fishing line, some hooks. I guess a hatchet or like a heavier axe. Paracord. Depends. Paracord for me would depend on the environment we're in. Because the fishing line could do some of what I would need the paracord for. And depending on what kind of trees are around, you can just rip off the bark and make all sorts of rope-like things out of what's under there. It just depends on the trees. The other day I learned sleeping bags are not as useful without the proper floor insulation. Yeah. If you're gonna use a sleeping bag, don't put it on the cold ground. Ground will just sap all the heat out of you. You throw some sticks down and you put boughs from trees on it, and then you put your sleeping bag on that, if you can. Or you lay down leaves and boughs from trees and all these things underneath, put the tarp down, and then your sleeping bag on that. That's assuming you have a roof over you. Your tarp is either big enough to do that floor plus the roof, or you have a shelter already that kind of covers you from the top. You would all do Paracord, yeah. You do a machete over an axe? I would do an axe because the axe head is pretty heavy. So when you're chopping a lot of wood into, you know, smaller pieces, you lift the axe up and you let a lot of the weight of the axe kind of do the work. I feel like you'd burn fewer calories, whereas if you have a machete and you're trying to chop things and cut things with that, no, they're not that heavy in comparison, and you'd be really just doing yourself a disservice, I feel like, right? Make tent pegs from sticks, but metal tent pegs come in clutch every camping trip I had. Yeah, but if you're only allowed 10 items, I feel like it's one of the least... Why not a military spade? Actually, a spade could be... Nah. It all depends on where you're being dropped, to be honest. That depends on environment. That really depends on environment. YouTuber you saw that made coals and then buried them in a way so it was warm under their sleeping situation. There are... Okay, it takes a lot of effort, but there are ways where you can dig... You can make, like, channels for the air, the smoke, to kind of go under your sleeping situation. And heat it, but you tend to need a lot of stone to do that. And if you don't have the right rocks around you, that gets really annoying. Like an old oil, yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you can find, like, a big flat one, but you... I mean, how are you gonna move it? When it's just you out there? And if you find one, you're not always, depending on how it's situated and how thick it is, you're not always going to be able to just dig under it and make that work, you know? It's rough. Spade can be good if you want to make a dugout. I've noticed on this show, not many people do dugout shelters. And I never understood that. I think maybe it's because they just don't bring anything that can, you know, do the digging like that. I think they just don't bring shovels. But I genuinely think that is what they should be doing. Either like a wiki up. I don't know. Too many people get on that show. They get dropped into their spot. They're alone, day one. And they're like, my focus is I want to make a really nice shelter. I'm going to build a whole cabin. And I'm like, brother, you're going to use all of the calories in existence on this fucking cabin. Let's go! And you're going to die in 5 days because you're not focusing on getting food and all this other stuff first. And lo and behold, anyone who's trying to build a full cabin, early at least, early game, is tapping out. They're just, ooh, look at the sunset. They tap out every time, dude. It's okay to do that over time if you want, but they're like, I want to get my shelter done first, get that out of the way, and then I'll find food. And I'm like, no. So much calorie expenditure right at the start. That's exactly the issue. Yeah. It's one thing if you bulk beforehand and you go into that competition like fat, okay? If you just put a lot of fat on your body straight up, not muscle, fat, okay? And then you go into it and you're like, I'm going to spend this energy I've got on my body to do this, then you could do that. But they don't. They show up with, like, their normal physique. Is that cheating? Nah, no. That's part of the show. You're given a couple months' notice, and you're allowed to bulk as much as you want beforehand. It can be part of your strat. So if you're muscular or whatever, if you're not, doesn't matter, you should just throw fat on top of it. Shelters to scale with your situation, yeah. Yeah, I think it's first task is probably modest shelter. Get yourself through the night and keep your stuff safe. And then immediately scope out areas where you could hunt and where you can get a water source where you can place your fire. Where dry wood is and start collecting dry wood because you just don't know if it's going to rain immediately. Like a few of the small, basic kind of things like that. And then each day, when you don't have, you've gotten your main stuff out of the way, you should just sit there and fish. That's it. Bring a bottle of olive oil as one of your 5 items for calories. Checkmate. It's just me and my jar of peanut butter. Yeah, they get 500,000 to 1 million, depending on the season. It's a lot of money that they win. So it's, it's a pretty tempting show, to be honest. It's pretty significant, man. That is life-changing money. That is buy yourself an entire house kinds of money, right? And I think anytime money is scaled, like prize money is at the point where you can buy a house for yourself, it is worth doing anything to win that, dude. Straight up. You could just have that amount of money, buy yourself a house outright. Now all you have to do is any maintenance, basic expenses beyond the home. You know, the property taxes. You could have a pretty shit job, one that doesn't pay that well, and do alright if you only have to pay for those other things. Right? So, like, you can't full retire on that if you don't already have other savings, but you can buy the house and then have so little per year that you actually have to pay. In comparison, when you knock out the mortgage or rent part of your life, it's crazy. It's crazy. Healthcare 2 taxes, though. Yeah, you guys are listening to all the things I'm talking about. I'm saying if you have to worry about all those things you have to worry about, but you don't have to worry about the payments on your house, right? Your payments toward your mortgage. That's so life-changing. Yeah, exactly right. People pay a third of their income or more on their living. Actually, I hear the stat often that a lot of people, I don't remember the percentage, but quite a few people are paying like 50% of the money they make just into room and board. Room and board, if you include their property taxes or whatever tax they're paying relating to that as well. So if you own a house, whatever your monthly payment is, boom. A lot of people, it's closer to 40-50% rather than 30 nowadays, which is scary. So if you, dude, if you go on a survival show and you have to starve for a while to get 500K and buy or pay off a house, that's, I mean, you should do anything you possibly can to do that, right? It's insane. Insane life-changing money. You could pay off a place to live. If you could, you would just be working in a coffee shop right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At that point, you wouldn't need to worry so much about every little thing with min-maxing your income. Am I doing what I need to work up the ladder on this job, whatever. You could work a job that just does it. That just normally would barely pay the bills, but now you're not paying all that money toward a mortgage. Boom, suddenly life is very different. Very, very different. Obviously still good to try. I'm not saying give up at that point, but you know, the options you have to still live comfortably widen massively in that scenario. So when people go into that show and they're like, I'm cold, I'm tapping out, I'm like, you fucking idiot. I get so mad, you know, at the TV screen. I'm like, what? People will be like, I miss my family, I'm tapping out. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Your family was hoping that you were gonna win 500K, some of these people 750, depending on the season. Maybe even $1 million. Oh, I miss my family. Well, they're letting you go for multiple months because you might come back with a fuck ton of money. At least try. And they'll give a whole emotional speech every time. They'll be like, I realized in my time here, the wilderness has taught me so much, and it's just not about that. It's about the people that I love, and I have a great life back at home, and I want to go back to my life back at home. And I'm like, brother, shut up and try to win the money. You have all these people counting on you. Like, half the time, the breadwinner of the family is the person on this show, too. And I'm like, oh my god. Don't you want to, like, try? It's okay to feel those emotions and to be sad, but brother, try. Don't tap out because you got sad. Tap out because you had to, and you tried your best to get them that money to change their lives, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think they're just like, I think they're just making up the story. I think they're just saying that, and they just wanted to tap out because they realized, like, they probably weren't going to make it. Instead of saying that and being like, yeah, this is too hard for me, I'm tapping out, they're like, it's about family. And I don't think it is. I think that's a small part of it, and they were like, that's a great thing for me to attach to. I'll attach to that. You know? I don't know, man. I just can't imagine getting sad about being alone on a show where you agreed to be alone for all this time and it's about surviving alone. You get sad, so you tap out, so you have no chance at winning that, like, $1 million prize. That's crazy. Mental's part of the competition. Maybe they're just casting really mentally weak people in the midst of everyone else to make it more interesting. I don't know. I feel like if I had family at home and I was, like, getting sad, I was missing them, I'd be like, wow, imagine what it would be like if I won this money for them and could change their lives. And that would just keep me in the game. That wouldn't, like, make me like, oh, I'm sad, I miss them, and tap out. Right? I don't know. I don't know, it just astounds me every time. Oh. Almost died there. The wife you're coming back to might divorce you, buddy. Imagine being the family member and watching the season and learning they tapped out on day 3 because they just kept holding a picture of the family going, I miss them. And meanwhile, everyone's so excited for them to, like, really try on this show. Man. It sucks. If I want to fuck some money for being on an island, I buy my mom a house and you bitches never hear from me again. Dude, same. My goals in life are... I mean, goal number 1 was have a house, which I now have. And it's not like a big luxury home. It's not like a... You know, I don't have land or anything. I don't even have any grass. But that's okay. I own something. So that's goal 1 down. Goal 2 is, get my mom to move. She's into, like, somewhere nicer or something, which means either just helping support her a bit. I don't think I'd make enough to, like, buy her another home outright. But if she, like, sold her home and then I was like, here's more so you can get something better, right? Like, at least that. Damn, we're blue now. I like this one. Like this one. That's goal 2. And then when I do that, that's literally all of my life goals done. I do not care to do anything else. I'm just a chill guy. So, you know, that's it. So literally, if I go on the show alone and I win $1 million, I'm achieving all of my life goals instantly. So how do these people not try? I don't know. I don't know. I scream at the TV screen every time. Every time. And it's time for New Game Plus. I don't fucking know what I would do. I'd just be streaming still. And that's it. I've never been the type of person to feel like I need purpose or I need to find any meaning in life. I always felt like that was pointless because you're gonna, like, live through it anyway. So who fucking cares? You know what I mean? I mean that in a positive way, not, like, negatively. So I'll just do whatever, I guess. Live in the moment, man. It ain't nothing to me, man. I don't know. You want to live without worry of bills? Yeah. I'm a pretty chill person, like I said, so I'll just walk outside and be like, oh, I love trees, and then, like, my day is made. I'm good. I don't need anything else, so if I can just, like, put my mother in a nicer house, that will be literally my only life goal done. And then I'm chilling. What do you say, Shaded? You wouldn't be able to kill the animals and eat their organs and whatnot? Yeah, you don't think you'd make it because of that? I think when you're hungry, you would. I think a lot of people wouldn't do a lot of those things, but when they're hungry enough and they smell it, suddenly things change. I think they do. Well, that's just my opinion. With the parasites, it depends on what you're eating, how you cook it, where you are. A lot of the organs are very good to eat. It's the intestines, the GI tract that you should avoid for a lot of animals. You want to see something really disgusting? This is not for the faint of heart. I'm thinking about taking the GI tract out of an animal. When you go get a deer, that's the first thing that you usually try to remove before you clean the rest of stuff. Go look at, there's a product called the butt out. I can't show it on stream. Look it up if you are okay with gore. Alright. That thing's fucking nasty, but it's such a good tool. You've seen it? Yeah. The tool itself is not nasty. It's the, you know, if you search for it, I just don't know what images you're gonna get. Suck the innards out. It's just like a simple plastic tool. And you just get it in there, spin it in a circle, and pull. You know, and you get everything you need. But basically everything that tool would kind of help remove, there you go. The other stuff is fine to eat, typically. On most animals. There's an instructional guide. Yeah, look at the instructional guide. Don't look at, photos of it being used if you're, if you're not cool with that sort of thing. I don't know how many of you have actually, like, hunted. Looks pretty handy. I mean, you don't need that tool. You can just do that with, like, a knife. You'll be fine. But, I have a couple friends that like using that thing. They swear by it. I've never quite understood it. I've just been like, bring a knife and you'll be fine, but I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Roto-rooter for the toot. Yeah. Alright, get the rabbit. Let's get the rabbit. Yes! Ooh. New outfit, get. You just slice it down with a knife? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just think it's a really funny tool. I think the name is really good. Butt out is so... What a stupid tool name. Oh my god. You're eating dinner? Yeah, don't look it up. Don't do it. Yeah, the game is called Snow with the funny O. We're gonna just swap between some games today. But I like this one a lot. I want to go for my high score. This game needs the Yeti that chases you. That's what I was saying. I think having, basic game is fun. There are a couple of other modes. One is just a no score, just free skiing mode. And then one is, you have a specific length of track and you're trying to get the most score you possibly can in that length. Whereas this one is just free ski. You're just going down, trying to get a good score, but I could get the same score in a much longer or much shorter bit of track, right? Like, I don't have to maximize my jumps or anything with this one. But, yeah, we're gonna be... We'll get there. I might try the other mode another day. Ooh! Anyway, that show looks cool, but I would not do it if they were saying we're going to Tasmania. I would not join that season because it's just wet all the time. Meaning you'd have to make a shelter where your fire is in your shelter immediately. You'd need to do it as soon as possible before the first day it rains because you need to secure dry firewood. Fuck that. Carch. That's for Thursday. That's for Thursday. I don't know, but anyway, go watch Alone Australia and let me know your thoughts. Oh my god. Ooh, ooh, I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Bring a hatchet and a fishing line and you'll be fine. My final message. No. No. The name of the show was just called Alone. I saw all the other seasons trying to love that fucking show. Yeah, watch the US seasons. Right now I'm on Alone Australia. You think Australia's pretty mid? You like the Mongolia season? Yeah. I need to go through all of them still. I'll be getting there. I'll be getting there. I just like watching people try to survive. I like watching what other people do, see if there's something I can learn from them. Oh, fuck. I got a hard turn. Is there a new show like that, but they have a family member watching them, so it's on the family member to pull them out or not? Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I think that one's on standard television. The show is like, it's specifically to make people emotional. They put a family member out in the wilderness, and it seems like a lot of these people are not good at survival. They put them out in the wilderness. Yeah, Extract is the name. Is that what it is? And they have a family member watching them the whole time. And the family member is the one who presses the button to take them out. And there will even, and you're aware that like your family member's watching you, so there are even clips of the people like crying and begging their family member to just take them out of there. And the family member's like, nope, you're staying in. Or you see the family members like crying while watching them, and I'm like, brother, what the fuck is this show? What is this? They don't get to decide for themselves if they're tapping out the family members to do it. Ooh.
Hey GEEGA, what is your favorite episode of SpongeBob?
I don't know.
That includes chat time to test your encyclopedic knowledge about SpongeBob.
I haven't watched SpongeBob in a very, very, very long time. Shit. I don't know. I don't remember. I can't recall. I genuinely can't recall anything about any of the episodes.
Question I've been wondering for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry it's out of left field.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You had a successful career before this.
Mm-hmm.
How did you discover or decide that your personality was entertaining to so many on a broad scale?
I did not decide that. That's the court of public opinion. I streamed, and then people liked it, and I went, wow, I guess they like it. That's all. Many people have told me throughout my life that when they interact with me, they think I'm funny. I don't. But also I do, and I don't know how to describe that. I think I make little quips and things, but I'm not like full comedian level. And my standard for what is funny is probably really high because I just did nothing but watch fucking comedic everything my whole life. Like, my favorite genre is comedy. I've always watched comedians and all their shows and everything. So when someone's like, you're funny, I'm like, no. Because in my mind, I'm like, Norm Macdonald's funny. You know what I mean? I think I'm just mildly funny. But other people tell me they think I'm funnier than that, and so I think my opinion doesn't matter. Because I'm not watching me. Other people are watching me, so if they like it, that's fine, I guess. Does that make sense? That's really it. Where did that rabbit go?
Fair enough. Thanks for the thoughtful answer.
No problem. Oh! Whoa. Oh. Oh. Wittier, clever versus funny. They're the same thing. They're just different flavors of the same thing. In my thought process. I think one of the main reasons why I don't like find myself funny is because I was there when I said that thing, so if I watch a clip of myself, I already know what's about to be said. I can never experience a clip of myself and have what I say or what happens be unexpected. Because even if I don't recall exactly what I said there, my brain often produces a similar thought. Like, oh, I would probably say this, and then I say it in the clip. You know what I mean? And then when my friends have said they find me funny, a lot of the time it's because I say something that they didn't expect or something like that. So, you know, I don't know. I don't get that from myself. It's like watching a clip you've already watched because you were there, right? Yeah, I do think poop is funny, though. I do. Untrue Froggy does it all the time? Does what? What do you mean it? like forgets shit. I'm not Froggy. You need early onset amnesia. God, I wish. I wish. No, I just, even old clips, I tend to have some inkling of remembering what I said, or I think up the same thing when I watch it, so I don't get the, you know, I don't get the surprise, oh, I guess that tree kills me, of the like, she said what? Or whatever. I don't get any of that. You grew up with the Cheech and Chong, Richard Pryor, George Carlin. Yeah, exactly. I mean, to this day, I think one of the funniest people now, he's best in groups, and he's best at playing a character, a specific character, but one of my most favorite people for humor right now is Brian Callen.
Outside of streaming, how often do you make yourself laugh?
All the time. All the time. But I don't think it's, well, maybe it is me. Maybe my brain is making me laugh. I just think of things and think they're very funny and laugh to myself like a crazy person. I live a happy life. I sit around and think of something and I'm like, haha, that's so crazy. I do that all the time. Why didn't I jump? But I promptly forget about them. Think you're funny as much to stand up. Well, Can we dance? What you said, Mashimaru, you're comparing two different things. You're saying stand-up comedians versus like VTubers are very different. But I argue that that is prepared comedy versus improv on stream comedy. It's apples and oranges. You can't compare them. Stand-up, if you've ever watched a stand-up comedian, right? That's a prepared set. All of those bits, they have practiced, and when they tour around, they do the same set. And they might adjust things as they go. But if you watch 3 legs of a tour that a comedian is doing, you're going to hear the same jokes over and over. They crafted that set. So that'll always be so different. What you can compare to a streamer is watching a podcast of a comedian. A lot of comedians have podcasts. Just watch their podcast and compare it to a streamer. And it's not exactly the same because on a podcast, they're not interacting with a chat, right? They're just talking. And it tends to be shorter, so there's more freshness to everything, right? Because they're not like wearing themselves out socially the whole time. But it's a better thing to at least compare. For sure. For sure. VTubers are closer to radio DJs. Yeah. Let's not say VTubers, let's just say streamers. Nothing about VTubing is unique to VTubing other than having a model. Nothing about the content is unique. Unless they're doing 3D concerts. And even then, any streamer could just decide to do a physical concert and record it and show it on stream. It's no different. So let's just specify streamers. It's the same thing. Never want to go to an open mic comedy show ever again. Some of them are really bad. Really, really, really bad. Comedy clubs, go when some known person is there. When it's open mic night, I don't like it. I do not like it. It is bad. And some places, their open mic isn't really open mic. They do kind of vet the people beforehand a little bit. And those can be good, but if it's true open mic, I don't know. I don't know. Whoa! Oh, that was crazy. Oh! Oh, shit. And argue that outfit debuts are unique to VTubers? Yeah, but it's like, that's like one bullet point, and that happens, what? A couple times a year per VTuber? That's it. And there are VTubers that play maybe more of a character, and that's unique, but that's not a thing unique to all VTubers. It's just to that person, so, you know. Argue most VTubers don't really play much of a character. They stay on brand, but not in character. That's actually a big reason why certain like corpo VTubers, they tend to be encouraged to do shorter streams. So their stream hours, their overall stream hours are a lot lower than a lot of other people's stream on Twitch especially. They're actively encouraged to do shorter ones because it's a lot easier to stay in character for less time. The more hours you spend on a thing, the more you kind of like wear that out. And you know, as time goes on, sometimes they could do longer ones and stay in character a bit longer. But when you're still getting used to it at first, and you're not the character's the character just yet, you know? You're not settled into it. You tend to be encouraged to do much shorter streams. Because if you make it not believable, then they like steal your soul or something, whatever their contract says. They're like legally allowed to like beat you up or something. Allegedly. You know how it goes, those funny contracts.
I was not really interested in survival shows and went down a rabbit hole.
On
And
YouTuber
I happened to wonder how a butcher would behave on a survival show. If they could actually kill an animal, they could probably use more than 70% of the mass of their prey. Maybe even the intestines. For example,
not the
for
intestines.
sausage making, if enough fresh water was available.
No.
Does anyone know if
Impossible.
there's ever been a butcher or someone like that on one of these shows?
I don't think so.
Think.
I don't remember. I don't think being a butcher would give you an advantage. I think being a hunter would give you an advantage because even if you are a butcher, yeah, they don't have salt, exactly. Even if you are a butcher, you're just not gonna have the tools you need to do a lot of those things. You have like one basic ass knife, maybe two if you brought an additional one, maybe two, probably not. I don't think they'd have much of an advantage. It's the people that are lifelong hunters. Actually, no, I think the people that are better at trapping are the ones that are gonna win out. Because so much of hunting is just about luck. If you get dropped into... Shit. You get dropped into a nice area that has big game walking through, okay, yay, maybe you can get something. But it's very RNG with where they drop you. And then, you know, a lot of what you're going to find are going to be small game. And you might not have the tools to be able to easily get them. But if you do know how to set a lot of different types of snares, you know where physically is best to set said snares. You understand kind of their patterns and everything. Shit. And that's good. If you see certain areas, certain types of branches that squirrels are likely to run up, and you can identify those in person, and you set snares along them, you're golden. You're golden. So people who understand trapping, I think, are advantaged. That, and if you can make a gill net. Anything that could potentially passively get you food, you're winning that shit. But again, RNG just depends on what's in the area that they drop you in, because everyone's on the same, usually they're on the same island or the same, you know, like large bit of space, but they drop them into different zones, so they're far enough that they won't run into each other. And, you know, sometimes you get a good drop, some people, their area just kind of sucks. Not sure you should play it. I was saying earlier, I was like, I want to get my friends a race on this and just watch them. I just want to fucking watch them. Go for high scores and shit. Oh! 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 Okay, okay. Shit, we alive? We're not alive? So this game on Twitter, it fucks. It's really simple, but I just, like, head empty play it while I talk. It's so nice. Small traps, nets, lobster pots. Ooh, doing like a crab or lobster pot. You could actually make that, though. You wouldn't need to bring anything. You just need a knife. And if you have the right kinds of trees around, where you can peel back some shit behind the bark, anything you would use for basket weaving, you can use to make a crab pot. It would matter if you can find that, and if you can find the right things for bait for them. So you would need to be able to fish out some little fish, some little guys. Maybe scraps of meat if you catch another fish you could use, but usually they prefer like a fresh whole fish they'll actually go for. So it could be tough. Oh, I almost made it. Almost. Okay, one more and then we swap games. One more. Understand you can play something like this and yet also read chat at the same time. I read fast. I do it all the time. Just get good, man. Practice it a lot and you too shall unlock this power. I just prioritize thinking about and talking to chat. Okay, one more. That one wasn't good. More than getting the greatest score. There are times where I say to chat, hold on, I'm locking in, and I start talking less and I don't glance at the chat until I die. But most of the time, I'm just not doing that, you know? I just don't prioritize it. Because it's a damn live stream, and if I wanted to do really well and lock in and, like, really go for it, I would just make a YouTube video that you could watch instead of live streaming it. Know what I mean? Okay, we're actually scoring pretty well in this one. Oh, okay. We are alive. Watch this. No, the jump didn't go up. 22K was good though. I'm gonna save that mountain. That was good. All right, let's do a game where I do have to lock